And we are now live from Cambridge, Massachusetts, the international capital of home Lant. My name is Dr. Jeffrey Lant. I am the CEO and Chief Floor Cleaner, Chief Pie Thrower. The people here who are just clueless. I mean, my esteemed colleague, Dean Smith, from Nova Scotia, not even telling us here what you got to say as we start going off.
Well, that's the way anything goes. Use those. It's tell it like it is. Go from there.
Now, Gerald Klingsbiel and Matt will be featured today. We're going to find out what the problem is. Anything Goes is a production of Worldprofit.com, WORLDPROT.com. This is the longest running live webcast on the internet. No one catches us for time or quality. We tell it like it is. And we come down to the real nitty-gritty. People say they want to make money on the net. Say they want a business. But what they really want is a fairy godmother. And since I'm geared to market on those a while ago, you have to rent them from me. fairygodmother.com. Gary, I'm going to start off talking about Madalena. I should give the old, always the line in the book. I want to do it, but I don't have any money, and I wish I did. Madalena, are you there? I'm now talking to you as a management consultant talks to a client. I'm going to be blunt. I'm not going to take any of this guff from you. Madalena, you are looking for perhaps, like I said, a fairy godmother. She is looking. Okay, honey, go to Disney World. For the price of a ticket, you can have Cinderella and Mickey Mouse and their godmother all wrapped up in the coach. Madalena, have you got any clue whatsoever about what it takes to make money on the net? You say you want to do it the free way, right? You want to do it for free. We've spent a single penny, do you? Come on. You got yourself into this hole. It'll drag you out if possible. And how, if you're trying to do it for free, do you expect to do it? Would you please tell me? Gary, it's the old thing. She wants to do it without for free. She doesn't want to spend any time. She doesn't want to spend any money. She really doesn't need any help. And she wonders why she's a free. Atlanta, when you were in high school so many years ago, did you say, oh gosh, I can hardly wait till I'm an adult so that I can be broke? Anybody say that? Anybody looking forward to being broke when you're close? Oh, I can't hardly wait so that I don't have an extra penny around the house. Well, Gary, do you ever meet such people as that? They're crazy.
Yeah. And Madalena is probably searching the internet on a daily basis, those money-making programs that promise the sky and give you the pie.
Let me be real clear. 90, and I've said this in my book, Net Profits. Unlike others, I'm not afraid to state my opinion. Sign it and get it. I said that 99% of people like Magdalena trying to make money on the net will never make a friggin' penny ever. She will waste her time, her money, and 50 years from now, the children say, well, did you make any money on that? Yeah, it made 3 cents. It cost me 17 years of my life. Now, Madalena, you've got to come back. It's now time for you and your colleague in crime. Look, I see that Klingsbiel. He comes here all the time. Madalena, what? You really mean? I've got the secret to your success in my pocket. Madalena, are you ready to talk turkey to me and to Gary? If you're not, I'm going to toss you as far as I can. I don't want any people in here who are not willing to make adjustments. Madalena, this is your last shot. Don't respond in 1 minute, I'm going to throw you out. Now, I'm waiting for an answer. Very mean, your Joseph Jones. Oh, it was good, she says. Not true, Mr. Duvall. Fortunately. Oh! So it was even worse. Oh my God. She's blaming us for what she did. Listen, you made a bad business decision. It happens to a lot of people. now you're going to calculate your future path based on that. I'll abandon it. You're not blaming me? Well, you're certainly not working with me. I've been helping people like you for 20 years in this place make money. Are you willing to follow my directions and Gary's directions to make things? Are you going to sit there and moan about how bad it is? Well, what did I be? Going to talk, try to get a whine. Waiting. What's it going to be?
And like
Getting down to business? Or you want to whine? Come on. She's writing those long line legs like this is a letter. Use every inch of the paper. This is electronic. The dialect should be shorter and the message should be delivered faster. You take responsibility. Good. Then you can get rid of that. Because I am the only person in the world who can do it. I can help you get that money back. I'm the only one in the whole God's green acre that can do that. Want to know how I can do it? Then you got to be a member. You got to work with me. But I can help you get that money. But how much did you lose? How much money did you lose? How much money did you lose? Come on. Oh, you're giving snails a bad name.
and Madalena, maybe you're wondering sometimes how come you lost that money. It's because you didn't know what you were doing.
She doesn't even know how much she lost.
I'd say thousands.
Madeline, you don't know up from down, in from out, how many you've lost. Look, you are the fleece of the lamb when to be fleeced some more. You're so anxious that you lost sight of anything that bears resemblance to reality. But here's the deal. For $99, you put us right now, starting on the process of making money. Real, not pie in the sky money. And I'm just going to ask you flat out. Do you have $100? Well, do you have $100? And members of the audience, this is exactly the situation. We've got a customer that doesn't know whether she has $100 or not. Doesn't know how much money she's lost. This is business. You were scammed, and I see these answers. I see why you were scammed. Well, Gary, I'm going to give Madalena one more shot here. You have $100. Madalena, it's not just you're wasting my time. You have wasted my time. But the point of it, you're not willing to sit down with me and take advice. And that's why you're going to do it. You've got a man in front of you, a multi-millionaire from the internet. Been on the internet for 22 years, has helped thousands of people. We've got Gary Smith, successful entrepreneur on the internet and off the internet. The bottom line is we know what we're talking about. You don't. We're making money. You don't want to talk to us. You want to apologize for the time. It's not the time that's the problem. It's your attitude. Your attitude smells. Keeping track of money, you can't keep track of anything. Now, here's the situation. I'm going to make one of my little predictions. You are a candidate for total internet failure. So long as you stay on the road you're on, you're going to get the results you've got. Your attitude sucks. It's really what? You're not here to solve a problem. You're here to, you don't want to solve, you want to moan. And you're going to keep moaning until you bore everyone witless. Now here's the situation. I am prepared to make you a deal. I'm also prepared to Bet against whoever managed to make it come home. We'll have to see what Gary's going to bet. I'll bet against you. I'm prepared to put a deal together for you right now that's going to put money in your pocket. But I suspect that you're just too bummed out, too burnt, too crushed in the fingers to do anything about it. If you want to make money, you're going to make deals. Deals are about what business is about. Pay deals, make money. And take my word for it. It is your attitude. Your attitude is one of failure. I don't see anyone on the screen there that says she's willing to work hard to make money. I don't see anything on there that's opposite of you. I see a lot of gibberish.
Yeah. No, she's been brainwashed by the make millions overnight syndrome is what my opinion is.
Now,
it's not going to
Gerald claims Bill. Gerald, you've been here 14 times, and 14 times we've told you the same thing. Gerald, today's program is to you because you can't figure out how to get down first. You know how to get from home plate to first base. Oh, I'm a good person, and I work hard, and look at me. Excuse me, you want psychiatric care? Better go to psychiatric care. You know what? This is what's wrong with your attitude. You think that because you're a very hard worker, do you think any financial institution cares about that? Do you actually think that? If you think that, you are crazier than I thought. Yeah, look at what she's writing. She's a good person and a hard worker. Ergo, she's entitled to money. It doesn't work that way. It's never worked that way. It will never work that way. Gary, speak to the woman. She's delusional.
The fact of the matter is, being a hard worker doesn't solve anything if you're not doing the proper work. That's right. The bottom line. You learn how to do it properly.
You get absolutely nothing. You don't know how to make a penny. The record shows that, and you're coming up here and you're expecting everybody to say, "Oh, poor little Madalena, look what happened to her. Look what happened to her." I'll say one thing happened to her. She was a smart-ass woman. If they had a big screw-up mistake, it's costing $1,000, maybe millions for you, you know. You know what to do with yourself. I have yet to see anything on the screen that says, "Dr. Lant, help me. I'll listen to you. I'll follow your advice. Hear what you say, because I'm guaranteeing that you make money. And your situation guarantees that you continue to be broke. How does it feel to be a bottom of it? You know, these days Americans are all very huffed up about it. Oh, we're confident we can do anything. We can't even do anything at that moment. Now, you want money, Madalena? Then you're going to take a course of action right now. If you're going to throw you off the side. Because I see you just want to bore people with your sad story. It's not sad. It's stupid. It's not sad. Well, Gary, first of all, I'm not convinced that she's even that I'm going to give her an offer, because I don't see anything up here that she's working, that she's using to make me entice me to do that. Do you see anything up here that wants me to give her anything?
Well, I'm going to be a little bit liberal here and say that, she is saying that she is a hard worker. And I'm just saying that she hasn't been working hard at something that's going to make her successwinal.
First of all,
she hasn't learned how to do it properly.
If she's so hardworking, how come after all that time she's still money out the window? Didn't she look at her checkbook occasionally? Oh, it's worse and worse. Woman, why don't you just say you had a gold star in 5th grade and then your parents loved you? You just don't get it. You absolutely don't get it, Madeline. Gary, I'm not sure any place where we go today, because she is just clueless and she wants to stick clueless. Now, you think for 1 minute that one financial institution in this entire world cares where you went to Vegas as their representative? I think it's a joke. You're telling me stuff because it's a joke, right? What the financial institutions in the world care about is the sanctity of their investment. How are you going to give them an investment that's going to make money for them? You've written nothing. You've written garbage, which is why you'll stay at the bottom of the heap. And by the way, have you been here on Labor Day for my Labor Day program? You heard me talk about why the unions of this country are falling down the toilet, which you well know they are. The last 10 years have been a disaster city for unions. Probably because they have people who work hard but aren't very smart. Now listen, one last shot. If you want to work hard and make money, I can show you how to do it. If you want to work hard and come on here and moan about how bad things are, then go do it at home alone. By the way, don't tell your spouse or your children because they don't want to hear it. This is the last call. You want to work with us or not? We're going to demand total focus. And we know how to do it, and you clearly do not. Your last call. Well, you liberal, you've got it now. She's a hard-working girl. She worked hard for her money. She worked hard for it, honey. But there isn't, at the end of the day, there isn't any money. Well, Madalena?
She would love to work with us.
First of all, I'm going to vote now. She wouldn't vote. She's not capable of following directions. My vote's down. The House votes against Madalena. You want to vote now or do you postpone your vote to wrap this up?
No, I'll probably vote now. No, it comes down to because I've seen it before.
Okay. Now, we're going to help you now, Madalena, but both of us think we've got a snowball's chance in hell of making money. So, first thing to do is you say you have no money. How much of the $100 do you have right now? You need $100. That's not going to change. Gerald has come in here so many times, Wallace. We've known him for years. We didn't say hello. We've known him for years, literally. Okay. And Patrice says, "Oh, God, you liberals, it's disgusting." Patrice, I really, what have you been eating over there? We're going to take some of your Brady bit. Madalena, how much of the gossip have you got? And for those who are just watching, we are in the middle of our program called Anything Goes. We help people out. This is helping her, by the way. She's getting a free consultation. Well, she's not the best physician person in the world. $25. Okay, a minute ago you had nothing, so now you have 25%. All right, here's what I'm prepared to do. What town do you live in? Where do you live? And remember, you're two candidates. You're two years up. You have vote against. So we don't believe you. We don't believe you can. We don't boil water. To be perfectly honest. Well, where do you live? If you're not sure, call the front doors and look up over your front door. Where do you live? What town? Gerald Clingsville, Wallace Johnson, but we know you don't. You're from the Bronx, and this is your attitude. What's happened to the Bronx these days? What's wrong with you? It used to be a go-getting kind of a place. Okay. I'm going to get to it. Since you are in the middle of the financial universe, I'm going to let you have until 5 p.m. Eastern time today to return to this place. Place it in order. If you do, you got our bonus package. You get the 100 customers. You get a free copy of my new book, Net Profits, 30 bucks retail rate at Amazon. You get it all the bells and whistles. You have to be back by 5 p.m. Eastern. If you fail, I'll allow you to come back by 12 midnight tonight at Eastern time. We'll strip away the 100 customers. You won't get them, but you'll get the $20,000 bonus package. Gary's going to put those terms on the screen. If you agree to them, you'll put your phone number on the screen. We have a deal. If you don't make a deal, no problem. We're going to go on to the next customer. You can stay on the road for the rest of your life. Now, you get the drift. 10 o'clock, Eastern time, everything. You come back, you place the order. You can't do it. You've got until midnight Eastern time, but you lose the customers. Hundreds will go down the drain. Madalena, you accept the terms, put your phone number on the screen, and we have a deal. It commits you to nothing more than trying to put it together. And if you fail, well, it's no more than you said it. Now I reiterate my vote. She can't do it. And if she doesn't put her phone number on the screen, then I'll do my vote right here. Alright? We have a deal. And Madeline, if you hear, I'm voting against you. I don't believe it's going to do it. I believe it's little Madeline got a good star once in 5th grade. Gary, you want to comment?
No, she seems to be accepting the challenge. She obviously wants the deal because she did put her phone number there, so we might be both wrong.
You know, I like to believe that we both wrong. I am not wrong. I win almost every bet. If my bets were, at the horse races, I'd be worldly bad. Okay, Madeleine, do you have any comments? You're going to want to bookmark this site so you know where to back to. The last time for Madeleine to make the last comment before she goes out and tussles, like we're all going to do this afternoon. Waiting for the last comment from Madeleine. And waiting and waiting. And waiting and waiting. And little commercial here for anything else. We are here every day on Patrice time, and boy, we have some rip roads in here you wouldn't believe it. We have an ambulance standing by for all those of you here. Gary, here's your, I can't call it your picture because you voted the way I voted, which is almost a strange phenomenon, like the lunar moon and the sun. Here's the last comment. I bookmarked. I look forward to working with you. You're not going to work with me unless you get past my deep feeling that you haven't got it in you. You're going to have to prove to us that you can make it work. Gary, any last comment in this case? The case of Madeline.
Well, she says she looks forward to it, so she sounds like she might give it her best shot. Get back here by 5, take advantage of the bonus offer plus the 100 associates. Or in the least case, that before midnight, and let's have the bonus offer to work with.
Well, we all shall see. I see the good news, but I thought you were. Is the next hour open? Take care of Graham. Graham, look at the calendar and see if there's any openings. See, I really have yet to work with Graham because every time I go up there, his computer gets the sound doesn't. You know, it's supposed to coincidence. Graham, look at the schedule and see if any of the openings in it so well.
Yeah.
Picture.
No openings.
Okay, Mr. Commander, here's the deal. Graham. And this is weird after the summer. But in the fall, so winter and spring, we have very few openings. You've got to grab them when you can grab them. So now I want you to go and grab the next. Go look at the calendar and tell me spaces are available so we can slot you in. Unless you are already on the schedule, in which case you can tell me that. All right. Now I've got Allison. Calling Allison. This is Dr. Lant. And Allison, you are on Anything Goes, and you are our next victim. I mean, our next guest. And we're going to be looking forward to you join our community. Talking to Allison. Go ahead and try your. Oops, we've got somebody else who's trying to. We want Graham come in. We want a message from you. Hi, Allison. Allison, good day to you. You're here with Dr. Lant this evening. And Worldprofit. It's live from Nova Scotia. Allison, you're here to me on the net. So we have a Jim Dandy video we want you to watch. So there are your instructions. And we've got Allison's video. So Gary, here's Gerald Klingsvale again, and he's been here it says 14 times, but actually he's been in Klingsvale for years. Never says a word. I know what he wants. You want to ever go with him? He's like a misfit.
You know, he just puts off again. So next time it'll be 15.
These people don't understand is they're not helping themselves very much. Sherry Mohammed, I know you. Sherry, this is Dr. Lant, CEO of Worldprofit, along with you and Gary Smith, one of our top people. Sherry McDonald Mohammed, you are just arrived during our anything goes. We have 3 stations for you and Allison. But you got to click, you and Allison, you've got to click on the green box and what to do. And Allison, you got to do it. So close you've got 2 windows open, close one of them. And Sherry has to click on the green box.
Allison, close the window opposite Allison so you can concentrate on the video.
Now here's your question for you. Now, you know, what pleases me is, particularly when I've worn you down now over so many months. You used to be an unabashed liberal, you know, people's choice, whole bit. Now, I can see that working away. It's like my Chinese water torture approach has worked. But you're still on the wrong side of the fence. Tell me about the changes that you have. No?
I think the fact that that I've come to believe that if you can't get a conversation going with your guests, there's not much hope for it. I mean, if they sit there and they don't respond to whatnot, they're not really going to follow directions. So even though you may have one of the best offers on the net, or the best offer on that, they're not going to listen to you because they're not communicating with you. You establish the communication.
Hi, Stephanie, Sherry. You were in 4th grade. Did you say, "Oh, I can hardly wait to grow up and be broke"? How many kids do you know who said that? Like in class or something, they don't put their parents. Well, I wanted to be on welfare when I grow up. And yet, that's the end up. We have a huge population becoming visitors. So people are lazy. We purportedly went through our fine educational system. You know how I feel about that. Burn it. It's already a waste of time. Now we have Anthony Salih is back. It's the 23rd time. Good day, Anthony. What is the reason for your visit? And we have, we disappeared. Madalena, I don't know what you're doing sitting around here, but if I were you, you have a time offer for you. I'd be hustling, get out there and make it happen instead of looking at us. And so there we are. Well, Mr. Gary, I'm going to allow you to choose the next topic because I've thrown so many pies and I have to remove my pie supply.
Yeah, well, I started to go into my next topic is the fact that people are sitting around trying to make money. That's what they think, but they won't follow good direction when they find it.
You know, I'll tell you about money. It's been on my mind because I have all the bills for my going back to 1995. I started collecting seriously, and I spent a lot of money in the last 20 years. But it's all recoverable. See, I believe in investing in things that you get, even your spoon. I said a long time ago, if you go to IKEA and buy a nice fucking spoon, you definitely bought yourself something that's going to erode its value before you even get out. You go through the front door of IKEA, you lost money. People don't understand that every aspect of your life can be turned into a money-making machine. Every aspect. something the man lady knows every day to be a money-making experience. What do you think? I'm not going to ask you a question because I want you to focus.
It's the yes, just the way she's carrying on her conversation and lamenting about the money she's lost and whatnot. It's a fact of that you can recover it.
Let me tell you,
work at it.
It is a mind that fills mine. I sleep in a bed like 99.9% of the human population. But unlike the rest of them, I have a decked out. It's a bed in 1900, first of all, not 1800. Called it bed. Lead the bacteria, dope bed, made out of mahogany with marvelous seams. They're bonds that are on the bed. But the kicker is, I had a plaque added that says, Dr. Jefferson slept here. There was all those millions of times that George Washington slept here. They actually put a plaque. There we go. There's a little delay. I treat it. People just don't sit. Everybody has a good asset development program.
A lot of them sit on their assets.
Yes, I was hoping you'd get to that point. Duncan is gone. Now, when someone appears, this story and I have come to an agreement. I give the directions so she refuses to follow. And on that basis, we shot up front and quite happy. Make sure you saw that you are not following my directions today. Can you confirm you are not following the directions? This is not following. And sorry, you're not making any money, are you? I mean, I want to make sure you're not making a penny. Oh, good. Go, girl. This is what I like. A woman who is absolutely cannot follow directions and will not. Not one thing. Oh, we love you so. What do you make of that, Gary? I bet you never heard a person like that who is proudly not following in a single direction.
No, and the thing is that everything's laid out in a step-by-step fashion along with directions. And if you don't follow them, I understand why you're not making money, Nasur. Did you do promotions today, Nasur?
Graham, it's got to be a time that I can handle. Let's see. So it would be 6 o'clock morning, Eastern time. It's wrong. That's a fib, So you're going to go to hell. Don't answer to me. Say something because that's how it's that answer to you. Maybe it's like reacting. Graham, if you can do it 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, Eastern time, will that work for you? Wait a minute. I'm getting it all wrong. If it's 1 o'clock British time, sorry. Graham, you have to be better. You're 5 hours ahead of me, so you're going to work out. Now, if you want to take that time for yourself, you can do that. I'm sorry, everyone's going to think that you're kidding. Tell them, I'm not kidding. You've run out of words. are here with Anything Goes. It's the o'clock. We are posted at 1 p.m. Eastern Time every day. We try to get to the heart of the matter. Why so many people who say they want to make money do absolutely damn and ensure they're going to fail? You know, to me, I'm the ultimate realist. If you would have asked me on day one, people tell you they want to see a net and never knows it. No, of course they want to make money and follow directions. But as soon as I discovered that that was not the case, it didn't bother me anymore. The fact that the shore is crazy is her problem, not my problem. And if she wants to do it her way, slew me in, honey, and never between me. On a scale of 1 to 10, Gary, you meet some of these characters who come in here and they absolutely refuse to follow the direction. How do you feel about that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, probably 8.
The grand, you know that 6 o'clock my time is 11 o'clock in the morning. You are aware of that? Confirm that you understand that 6 a.m. Eastern is 11 a.m. your time. And why am I doing this? Excuse me, you're supposed to be going mad. I'm never telling you the time of day. Okay, did everybody do the promotions? Again, no promotions. It's real simple. You can kill your business in the day by just doing the promotions. All right, Graham. Back to the message. And Graham, test your sound, please, before I come up. Graham has discovered a new way of torturing him. He just moves his lips and everything comes out. We have Coach Lars. Good day, Coach. Come on in below. I must be different than most people. Now that I'm well into the portion of this book, it's driving me crazy. If that thing doesn't get finished, I'm going to become a certified lunatic. I can't live with something that's not finished.
There's a real person.
Dollar bill, you've been in here several times. You talk to you and you doesn't want to give us a name.
And so, Madalena, you see, this is what we're up against on a daily basis. Try to help people, and you get, you get things. Dollar bill. Okay, dollar.
Dollar bill, we've talked to you in the past. You've been in here 4 times. What are you trying to accomplish? Not going to work with you unless we get a name. If you don't give us a real name, you might as well beat it. It's a business center, and we only work with people who are professional. At least sometimes. Yeah. So what? We need a name. If you wish to have our attention and assistance, we need a real name. First and last. If you are unable to do that, then vacate the premises.
Well, maybe his parents had a sense of humor.
Maybe we just have our bills. Okay. See, there's Odo, and I'm about my head because we have a chance in faith. this is the time of the year when hackers enjoy khaki admissions records and student records. So majority gay about hackers. That's the face it. Hackers now rule the world. They know that, and they don't have to eat, wear clothes, have any decent points of view on any subject. How do you feel about that? Does anybody have an opinion about this? Because we're going to talk enough about them.
I know they take a tremendous amount of time once it happens. You have to change everything around and whatnot. Get new security.
My bank was hacked in as part of the target case. Ram, just keep doing it until you find a place, okay? You tell me the one that's taken. You just need to find one that is. Well, I don't think any of us really realize how much power we have. Now we see it's frightening. I was telling you, for example, about, I write these mysteries. I finished with my book. I'm going to write 2 or 3 mysteries. One of them is going to be about information. Imagine if there was an information spider over the universe. Like a Sputnik kind of thing. The latest copying equipment. And to do experiment, would have a newspaper in his hand. So hold it up and it would say today's date, today's headline. He'd walk through today's paper and it would be a totally different date. A different the hackers would come in, take it off the relevant information, and then somehow manage to put it on with different dates. Do you think you'd be going crazy?
Yeah. Yep.
I believe that at some point all information will be spidered into a central repository. So and I'm talking about everything from cigar butts, messages on to the great books of the world. It won't just be that. It won't just be the high stuff. It will be the low stuff. And here we have Ian Bidu. I remember. Ian Bidu, please say hello. You've been here before. I recognize your name. Anyway, you want to click on the green box and watch the video. We're going to go into the instructions. So anyway, while Sharon's having her tea, the spider changes the front page of the newspaper so that it's today's date, but it's not the same stories. And then they change it. It really drives me crazy. I've been thinking about this lately. Or left. Parodies of today's civilization will no longer be the parodies. They'll all be passe. Everything we believe in now will not exist. Comment?
No, that is the speed at which things are changing. That's for sure.
Now we had a pipe dream. Anything goes to it was the ultimate where we asked a bunch of people if they had quotes, and of course religion immediately came up. And I said, what's going to happen in 100 years when every one of your core beliefs doesn't exist anymore? Will you still believe what you believe now? People then, on the same issues, are thinking something quite different. And to a person, they all said, we're going to believe in what we believe in now. What we believe now is eternal. I think that's just the whole point. It is. And that brought up in my mind the number of times when what is called the old religion people adhered to it, like during the Reformation in England. And I know that Gary's an expert on this. Catholics who hid priests in the priestholds of their attics. And despite the fact that the new religion had come in, they were going to stick with the old religion. But what happens if the totally new religion altogether comes in? Do you still believe, even if you know further? Scare topic, Gary. These are the big questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes you think.
Okay, Patrice, since you are the most optimistic of the optimists, what do you think? Now, here's another thought. We could have some embedded terrorists in the system who could tell you things are false or true, depending on what they wanted. When they were neither. In other words, once you control the information fountain, you control everything.
Yeah. They used to use the disinformation to great value for them.
There was a court case decided in Massachusetts just a couple of days ago where these people stalk stars and then take pictures of them in embarrassing situations. And the woman named, was it Vicky Florence? Whatever she was in films, photographed it all together and sued the hackers. Won a judgment that was unheard of. And connected punitive damages. Of course, they didn't have any money. They were for the judge to say, I don't have any money, Your Honor. Do you have any? But no, I don't have any money. More speaking. We're coming to the end of Banking Goes today. In just a few minutes. Do you have anything you want to rouse the world today?
Oh, just I was just reading what Patrice was putting there. The fact of the matter is there is so much that you read that just the more that it's put up, the more it becomes truth, where it's not really the truth. So
A.L. Hitler said that if you say a thing often enough, it becomes the truth.
Exactly, yeah.
And I agree, experiment. I think we just have time for this. Some of you know I'm writing my memoirs, and it's very fascinating to see what I'm capable of writing about, purportedly about. But in the current chapter 6, toward the end, we talk about the proclamation of German Empire in 1871, which is one of the pivotal acts of the 19th century. The development of Germany as a nation changed everything. But I didn't want to do the usual blather about the proclamation. So I changed, well, let's say this, I discovered another version. And I'm going to put a little bit on the screen there. Well, I think I won't put it on the screen. What I'll say is, in the other version, instead of having a couple of this song sung at the ceremony, I changed it to You Are a Wonderful One by Marvin Gaye. And I changed all the other songs as well. To Your Only Pleasant Buddies or whatever. Now, in 100 years from now, depending on how this is handled, some people may actually believe that the army troops were on roller skates when they were singing, flashing their German military satin robes as their costumes. Do you already thought about that, Gary? You read the text in question?
Yes, I did. I thought it was quite a different look at it, and kind of imagined the whole thing happening, and kind of had a chuckle about it.
Here's the thing. I don't acknowledge anything. I write it in the same even text. I don't say, look at this, look at this. It doesn't say that at all. It says, the king was surprised when the few regiments of German soldiers struck down on their cross face and did as me Brooklyn routine in the Hall of Mirrors. It doesn't look at it in any way that was strange. Nobody strange. The king was surprised by it as well he might be, but he didn't say it was strange. And so this is I have begun realizing the power of the future. There was a lady several years ago called By a Fall. It was the story of a guy who was died before. She got a paying job in a minor printing house. And her job was to show people the closets and whatever. She couldn't stand it anymore. She was starker every day. So one day, there was a slogan, "By a fall I rise." At one point, she said that the master of the house had fallen down the stairs and had been rescued by a servant and going to pull her down. And she changed it to Queen Elizabeth I tripping down the staircase into the arms of this young man with whom she had an affair. Of course, it was all made up. But the fact of the matter is that she got so good at it, she believed it, and to put what she believed it, other people believed it too. So, folks, definitely do not believe everything you read, but the problem is, how do you know what part is the truth and what part isn't? Before I go down, we're going to talk to Harold Camp. We're going to bring Miss Patrice Porter up for a moment. Gary, you any last comments? Remember, by a fall I rise.
Yep. No, I'm commentless right at the moment, and I'm going to down so Patrice can come up and finish off the program.
Patrice, come up and let us know. This is Patrice Porter, who handles all the technical aspects.
Yes, and that's a very interesting show, and with Madeline hanging in there, and I sure hope she goes for it. She's got the potential there, and if she just puts the effort in the right direction, that's an interesting topic that you brought up here. Hey?
Everybody, I want to direct your attention to Patrice's information that is on the screen. She has been so involved with the marketing work, and she has something really to say.
Yeah, you can.
So if you don't hear anything, look at that information on the screen. It's very clear. It's the last links in blue that are for you. You can continue to hopefully get something from you.
Yeah, from the home business that I've created, you can check it out at Home Business Central at www.20waystoprofit.com. And I also help people create abundance by gardening, and that's at www.gardeningforfoodsecurity.com. And you can listen to the replays of the Anything Goes programs on our new Worldprofit tube, or the YouTube channels Patrice Porter, and there's some older ones on the YouTube channel Pat Porter. And with that, I'll say my adieus to the next Anything Goes, 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye for now.
And I just say this, Patrice was one of the many people that believed that the German soldiers did escape through the Hall of Mirrors at the proclamation of the German Empire in 1871.
With their satin robes on.
They were the pure Germanic gospel. You probably never heard of the Germanic gospel movement, but there it is. Another historical factoid that may have sticky. This has been Dr. Jeffrey Lant. I have been your chief cook and bottle washer today and every day. We cover the waterfront and any topics. We try to help people like Matt Atlantic get off the speak and get out and make money. If you want to make money on the net, quit deceiving yourself. Don't come to us if you're going to believe in your own deceptions. I mean, you're crazy. That's 75 days. We don't need help. We need crazy people out here that we've already got. We're here every day from 1 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. These programs are recorded and they're live for our studio audience, which comes from all over the world, and then they are recorded and go everywhere through the Pat Porter, Patrice Porter YouTube network. And that information is on the screen right in front of us. And they get a terrific response. Gary, last from you as just 30 seconds remaining.
No, the fact of the matter is there's a lot of people that sit on their butt skis and lament the fact that they're not making any money. And I think that was the general drift of today's Anything Goes program, the pie throwing contest, as you called it. And hopefully we will be back tomorrow.
Well, we will be back tomorrow with other people like Magdalena. We are going to see. Remember, just for the record, Gary and I both noted that she would not succeed in her quest. I haven't seen any indicate that she will. Let's see what it is. Magdalena, we are 4 million with the brief official voting against you. Get out there and do the best you can. Thanks, everybody. Signing off now from King.